Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of GitHub, which has transformed the way developers collaborate and innovate across the globe. You know, GitHub is more than just a place to store your code. It's really become an essential tool for developers and teams, empowering them to work together seamlessly, regardless of where they are in the world. So let's start with a fun fact. Did you know that GitHub was launched back in 2008? That means it's been around for over a decade now. Can you believe that? Since then, it has grown to host millions of repositories. Just think about the sheer volume of code that lives there. Now you might be asking, what exactly does GitHub do? Well, at its core, GitHub is a platform for version control, which means it helps developers manage changes to their code over time. If you've ever struggled to track different versions of a document, you can imagine how crucial this is for software development. It's like having a time machine for your code. You can go back to previous versions if something goes wrong. And that leads us to a concept called collaboration. GitHub isn't just about individual coders working on their projects. It's about teams working in harmony. They can review each other's code through something called pull requests. A pull request is like saying, "Hey team, I've made some changes. Can someone take a look?" It's a way to ensure quality and foster communication among team members. Now, speaking of communication, GitHub has also introduced features like discussions. Picture this: developers from all over the world talking about ideas and sharing opinions outside of just writing code. It creates this dynamic community where creativity can thrive. That's pretty powerful, don't you think? Here's another intriguing aspect: the idea of actions, which allows developers to automate workflows. Imagine saving hours of manual processes because your tools are now working for you instead. It's like having your own army of little robots doing your repetitive tasks. And let's not overlook the impact of GitHub on open source development. Through GitHub sponsors, developers can receive funding for their work, which promotes open source projects and helps developers focus on what they love without money being a constant concern. How cool is it that technology can enable this kind of support? Okay, let's switch gears a bit. What about security? That's a big topic right now. GitHub is really stepping up its game with features that help find and fix vulnerabilities. Imagine being able to identify potential threats to your code before they become issues. It's like having a security guard for your software. Now, to wrap our conversation up, GitHub has evolved from just a code repository to a comprehensive developer platform that combines collaboration, automation, security, and support for open source. Isn't it impressive how technology can shape the future of development in such a profound way? So with that, I'd love to hear what you think. How has GitHub impacted your coding journey? Have you experienced the collaborative power of the platform? Join us next time as we explore more tech trends shaping our world. Thanks for listening. Until next time.